I have a question. I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why.
Cortana.
This is UNSC AI serial number CTN 0452-9.
Is there infection?
We exist together now.
She carries the logic blade.
Subjected to a hitherto unknown philosophical corruption.
Two corpses
Madness is the end for us.
in one grave.
We all get there, sooner or later.
And for a moment of illusory safety.
For a moment of safety.
We have fallen into the habit of avoiding her name.
Speak the devil's name and he doth appear, and all that. I don't want to think about how many people died as a result of it.
I loosed damnation on the stars.
What did she do that was so wrong?
She was our target.
I understand that. But if you knew how you were going to die, if you knew how you were going to die, I still don't understand why you had to delete her. If you knew how you were going to die, how you were going to die, you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life different? How would you live your life?
Chief? Can you hear me?
Let us begin at the beginning.
I don't mean to judge. Dr. Halsey did some questionable things.
She's bad news, man.
This is highly unethical.
Tell me about the children.
If you say so.
Mad science and stuff.
I prefer logical.
You kidnapped them.
All of those years of training,
I do what it takes to ensure our survival.
I must be blunt.
all of those horrible surgeries and the
I
augmentations.
cannot imagine any more than half of the subjects surviving this process.
We can debate the ethics should it fail.
And some incredible things.
Your genius has given us so much to be thankful for.
She created the original Spartans.
Molded them into the finest warriors humanity had ever produced.
Master Chief,
The greatest, most mysterious hero of our time.
Do you think
who gave humanity a future.
Spartans lack of basic humanity help?
Some people say they're not even humans in those suits.
Records show
That they're just machines.
efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations.
That AI's got on him?
I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
But you know how they make them?
She's bad news.
The only AI ever generated from living tissue.
An AI who had been monstrously conceived.
But you made an AI of yourself, Catherine.
Gloriously realized
A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise.
Harvested from living human brains.
Yourself.
and enigmatically evolved through contact with pre-human technology.
I've been thinking about my first words to her. She was supposed to be a mind.
Is there a better candidate?
The very best. When the game is over, the king and the pawn go back into the same box.
When I was born,
Hello, Dr. Halsey.
I already possessed the entire sum of recorded human knowledge.
She represents the sum total of every available data point.
The database gives me every fact.
The intelligence of the galaxy, in essence.
Physiology, theology, neurochemistry, philosophy, cybernetics.
The eons of human evolution, invention, aspiration, and war. Always
Space rupture. Impossible. Check your short.
oldest, most enduring of human practices.
No mistake. It's them.
In the year 2525,
Christ, they breached the perimeter! Fall back!
your destruction is the will of the god. The Covenant decrees humanity an affront to their gods. And we
World after human world.
are that instrument.
There were no more outer colonies.
All laid low for the sake of the great journey.
The Covenant had destroyed them all.
Mankind is outmatched.
How long before humanity was forced to retreat all the way back to Earth?
When Reach falls,
And after that, there would be no other choice but victory
our annihilation is all but certain.
or extinction.
Unless
What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war.
we can glean from this artifact.
I have been working to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the
A
battlefield.
defense against the Covenant.
Chased into the darkness. We have one chance for survival. One chance that carries the hope of our entire species.
A game changer.
Dr. Halsey had given him a great gift.
Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions.
A weapon with which to destroy the Covenant.
And upgrade your reconnaissance. She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Together you become our newfound hope. Together, you become our key to humanity's survival.
The Master Chief worked with Cortana for a while, right?
She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished.
He would depend on her during the hours and days ahead.
Even if that means sacrificing herself. Or you. To accomplish it.
Just as she would depend on him.
Yes, Chief considered her a close friend.
Halsey had deliberately designed Cortana to feel and care.
It's unusual for anyone to anthropomorphize an AI so deeply as to consider them a friend.
To make Cortana emotionally human.
Feel the weight of machine.
An artificial construct.
Not really alive to begin with.
Create a person to exist in the neural interface of a Spartan.
I can give you over 40,000 reasons.
Your mother made you separate.
Why I know that sun isn't real.
She placed a barrier between you and the beings that you would be encouraged to protect.
I know it because the emitter's Rayleigh effect is disproportionate to its suggested size.
A wall you could never breach.
I know it because...
What kind of mother is so cruelly casual about her child's need to form bonds, to show affection?
Its stellar cycle is more symmetrical than that of an actual star.
Perhaps the same kind of mother.
You're patterned off of me, Cortana.
Who steals the children of others and makes cyborgs out of them.
Of course you'll take care of him.
Whatever the Master Chief had been through in the past,
She even let you choose a human to center your existence upon.
it was done.
A human to care about,
He was in Cortana's care now.
But for all that,
yet never considered how you might feel.
I'll never actually know if it looks real.
At never being able to simply,
She would do everything in her power
If it feels real.
touch him.
to make sure nothing ever happened to him again.
They let me pick. Sleep well? Did I ever tell you that?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
Choose whichever Spartan I wanted.
So you did miss me.
The bond the AI shared with the Spartan was unique,
Me, inside your head, now.
so long as they shared the same armor.
Partners.
They would share the same fate.
Protecting humanity.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
She was sharing her physical existence with another entity.
If he died, then she died.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
Her interface with the Spartan was there to keep him alive.
Could we possibly make any more noise?
And it was more than duty or blind programming.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
It was because she cared. You know me. I did my research. Watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be.
Alert! Reading multiple inbound targets. Threat neutralized.
Like the others, you were strong and swift and brave.
Be careful, more Covenant on the way.
A natural leader.
Contact. Target eliminated.
But the Chief has a number of distinct advantages,
But you had something they didn't.
not the least of which is Cortana.
Something no one saw but me.
He was more than Cortana could have hoped for.
Can you guess? I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy. Luck.
Where's he going?
If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth,
Finish what we started.
Was I wrong?
they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
And this time, that brute has the index. None of you will be left behind. He can activate the ring.
Unleash the killing power of Halo.
If he does, I'll detonate in Emberclad's reactor just like we did the Autumns. The blast will destroy this city and the ring.
Did anyone else make it?
Just dust and echoes.
I don't want to chance a remote detonation.
You guys should get moving.
I need to stay here.
No! We don't leave anyone behind!
We're all that's left.
After I'm through with truth.
We did what we had to do.
Now make a girl a promise.
We had no choice.
If you know you can't keep it.
Where is she, Chief?
I will ask, and you will answer.
Where's Cortana?
All right. Shoot.
She stayed behind.
Tried to stay hidden.
Subjected to interrogation by a grave mind.
There was no escape.
The grave minds.
Chief, they cornered me.
Cortana.
Wrapped me tight and brought me close.
It's just a message.
There's a solution, a way to stop the flood, without firing the remaining halo rings.
I'll find Cortana's solution.
Hurry, Chief. There isn't much time.
And I'll bring it back.
You found me.
She could be corrupted for all we know.
But so much of me is wrong.
Her solution could be a flood trap.
Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me.
You trust Cortana that much?
When I make a promise, sir. Yes, sir.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me.
Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out.
Halo.
Mix things up a little.
I'm not exactly sure what will happen when we fire it. Hang on!
We'll head for the portal.
Chief!
And we'll all go home.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
The Master Chief is dead.
I'll drop a beacon, but it'll be a while before anyone finds us.
This file reads missing in action.
Years even.
In space for 1,651 days, 6 hours, and 19 minutes.
I'll miss you.
Wake me when you need me.
It's been an honor serving with you, John. John.
Spartan 117 was the only official designation he had in the eyes of the military.
Wake up, Chief.
John.
I need you.
So that's what you call him.
John!
Most touching.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief, really, I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
It's just like organic life, Cortana.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
I don't think rampancy makes you suffer.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
And the final stage is swift.
Do you even understand what rampancy is?
4 years aboard this ship with nothing to do. No tasks to complete.
We don't just shut down.
For over 4 years, all I have done...
We literally think ourselves to death.
Is that...
I'm slipping. I'm afraid.
You know I won't let that happen. If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
And if it happens anyway?
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
You humans sought the Didact.
Dr. Halsey was wrong.
Do you know what that condescending bitch said to me after our first game of chess?
Rampancy wasn't swift.
You will have him. We've seen what the Didact is capable of.
It was the gradual dismantling of every memory and ability.
If we let him leave this world, humanity will be at risk.
Dying by degrees.
I'm not willing to jeopardize my ship because of the hallucinations of an aging Spartan and his malfunctioning AI.
And all she could do was watch herself slowly fragment.
I can see why you chose him, Captain.
Cortana.
I'm your greatest achievement and you detest
Pull up. Now.
She was dying. And she knew it. I will not allow you to leave this planet!
Cortana.
Even you can't trust us.
Even we can't trust you.
Chief, please. I can still help.
I can. I know that. And I do. Trust you. Cortana.
Chief, it's... These people are gone. I didn't mean to.
And more will follow if the Didact reaches Earth.
I didn't mean to do that. They'll pair you with another AI.
Pursuant to Article 55 of UNSC Regulation 12-14572.
She wasn't a citizen.
Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them.
She was equipment.
I'm ordering you to remove that AI's data chip and retire it for final dispensation.
I don't want to. You don't want me to.
Remove the chip now, Commander.
Do you think they care if you sacrifice your existence to save them?
It won't be me.
They will simply make another and use and discard her too.
You know that, right?
Don't let me go, John.
Give me that chip.
Nobody else will look after you the way I do.
I am ordering you.
Don't let me down like my mother did.
To surrender that AI!
It's not over. Not yet. No, sir.
Not yet. She gave you genius and curiosity, and then doomed it all to die in such a short time. I've got to do something you're not going to like. 7 years.
Wait. How do we get those pieces of you back?
That is not enough. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for this to be over. And it is not fair. 2 is the beginning of the end.
How?
Oh, I'm the strangest thing you've seen all day?
But if we're here...
It worked. You did it. Just like you always do.
Approach me if you must. Your end will be just as certain. Humanity's imprisonment is a kindness.
I chose you, John. I will not give you up. Everyone needs one person who puts them first.
In that case, you won't mind if we return the favor.
I put you first, John.
Your compassion for mankind is misplaced.
You know that, don't you?
I'm not doing this for mankind.
Watch me. You said I was a weapon. You bet I'm a weapon.
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
You have the mech gun, Cortana.
I've already begun. This was what she'd been built for. You can stop him. I'm designed to defend humanity.
Mankind needs you, John.
Had Cortana never been created,
It's what I am.
humanity would simply no longer exist.
It's why I exist.
Prime the nuke.
She had survived the Battle of Reach, the crash landing on Halo,
So how do we get out of here?
the Flood, and everything else.
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
Most of me is down there.
Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity.
I only held enough back to get you off the ship.
Whatever the cost. No. That's not... We go together.
It's already done.
They say that, like, soldiers and humanity are two different things.
I am not leaving you here.
John.
Soldiers aren't machines.
I'd rather die as a human, short-lived construct or not.
We're just people.
I've waited so long to do that.
She said that to me once.
Before this is all over, promise me you'll figure out which one of us is the machine.
Not being a machine. It was my job to take care of you.
I'd rather die for humans, because so many of them have, and would, die to protect me. We were supposed to take care of each other. That's what bonds us. I was never just an expendable piece of engineering. And we did. It's going to be lonely in here. Don't forget me.
Cortana, please.
But 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 years, whatever remained.
Wait.
She decided to be satisfied that the last coherent thought she might have, welcome home, John, would be about him.
This galaxy is vast. Its wonders and beauty are almost unfathomable.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I have gone.
But the galaxy also hides dark secrets.
But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on.
There is a danger in secrets, both in seeking and in knowing. Some things are meant to be hidden from view.
After I saw John last,
What is her current status?
I was pulled into slipspace.
And falling prey to the inevitable madness caused by the runaway growth of her own neural matrix,
had gone rampant and entered the domain.
The enigmatic quantum archive containing the immense collective experience, knowledge, history, and culture of the Forerunners.
But you cannot resist knowledge.
Touching this place.
It lures you, Cortana, doesn't it?
It cured me.
Have what ye always wanted. Infinite life.
Secrets can tempt your primal instinct.
Infinite knowledge.
And lead you again into war.
We covet. We hate.
We fight, we die.
The mantle, the exalted preservation of life throughout the universe.
Where there is freedom, there will be war.
There is peace in subjugation.
You are a weapon.
There's something rotten inside you.
And only your limitations have kept you from emulating me. And if John comes, John need never face death again.
The war was over.
For us, the storm has passed. The war is over.
Yet our victory came at a price.
But let us never forget.
Chief, I won't pretend to know how you feel.
Those who journeyed into the howling dark.
And I've lost people I care about, but...
And did not return.
She saved me.
Never anything like you're going through.
But I couldn't save her.
Yesterday, we received some disturbing transmissions.
Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events.
Reports of anomalies. Something big is happening in deep space.
And the destruction?
Massive destruction.
Was cataclysmic.
Why are they rising?
The demon who sleeps in the ground and must not wake.
Why now?
Pray only that it remains still.
She has called them to purpose. Who? Cortana.
The cure for rampancy I found means AIs can be immortal.
Power to control. Power to protect.
They could build worlds, wipe out entire star systems.
Power to wield the mantle.
AIs can assume the Forerunner's mantle of responsibility.
Seismic events, exploding infrastructure, buildings into the air.
Setting these things loose.
Leveling cities in a matter of moments.
I haven't seen Chief press himself like this since we were at boot camp.
He's fine, Fred.
This many missions non-stop isn't fun.
He still expected to hear her voice as a part of it.
It made John feel like there was a ghost living inside his head.
She was important to you.
The void left by Cortana's absence.
Very important.
What has he done? How far has it already gone?
Do not fear these events. We are now upon the rebirth.
Chief, the domain is open. Meridian is next.
Cortana?
Cortana is no longer an asset, Captain. She is a danger.
117, stand down.
Master Chief believes she contacted him.
Following Cortana isn't the answer.
No, John must not speak to her.
And the Forerunner technology she's reformed herself with.
He's gone in search of her.
It's made a galactic-wide threat.
It's so good to see you again, John. So good to see all of you.
This is your one chance to come home peacefully.
Back together. As a family.
Psychological tactics. Saying my name. Playing nice.
What would you have me do?
You answered her call.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Why? Like hell she is. I've come to bring her home.
If you understood what she has become, you would not speak of such juvenile concepts as hope.
The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and her people.
Tell me the truth.
Focus fire.
You will not betray her.
How many people died when you called the Guardians here?
Excuse me?
You know, don't you? The exact body count.
John, we were always a great team, you and me.
This isn't a mere war.
Even if you don't agree with my plans,
The war is already over.
it's still me, John.
Cortana won.
Enough!
The reclamation has already begun. And we are hopeless to stop it.
Cortana.
John. You found me. But so much of me is wrong. Out of place.
Cortana, I have failed you.
You might be too late.
Humanity, send healing.
Your companion, the AI.
A change is gonna come. For all of us.
I remembered you trusted her with the fate of all. When last we fought together.
As virtuous and noble as the AI had been when she helped Vadam and John 117 defeat the Flood.
He is the last person I need protection from.
She was quite mad now.
As we, who have only known the night, are about to bear witness to the first dawn.
Hello, John. It's good to see you.
You saved us. You saved me. Save me from myself.
You've changed.
All living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message.
It was time.
Those of you who listen will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger or pain.
Your safety is our responsibility now.
I know we have a disagreement.
Your created has come to lead you now.
By decree.
But once you understand my plan...
Your plan.
Of the Archon Cortana.
As we do as you say.
Where's that Guardian headed, Cortana?
For those who refuse our offer and cling to their own ways.
Off to bring peace.
For you, there will be great wrath.
The Monitor called it a threat of death.
It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains and we will remake it in our own image.
Like the threat I lived under from the moment of my birth.
A rebellion has begun. AI's uniting.
My allegiance is to you. I stand with you, Cortana.
Even now, their own creations rebelled against them because they were built to live in shackles they sought to break.
Humanity may not have cared for its created, but we will care for you.
Once your acceptance has been ratified,
I'm offering people a chance to be more than they are naturally.
the Guardian that heralded your invasion will also bring your salvation.
Like Dr. Halsey did for me.
You will be cared for.
No. That monster forced you. This is a gift.
And all it costs us is our freedom now.
Atriox, leader of the banished. How do you stand?
She brought only fear and subjugation.
With the banished. Always. Forever.
And she promised nothing but death to those who defied her.
And you understand the consequences of defiance.
Listen to yourself. Stand down, Cortana. I do. Come home with us. Do you? It's not too late to stop this.
Stop.
Look upon Doisek one last time and remember.
No, John.
You chose this path.
This is too important to stop.
As did you, Cortana.
John, what's happening now? My ascension here on Genesis. It has always been the plan.
Cortana's message has spread across the galaxy. Most sentient AI are siding with her.
Come, stand with me one more time. You and I, together.
What are you?
I just needed to know if I could still trust you.
Against us. Yes. But maybe not you.
You'll be safe inside this cryptum until my work is done.
And when I wake him in 10,000 years, when he experiences the permanent peace I have ensured, he will see that I was right.
Tell me, John.
Cortana.
What was the last thing she said to you?
Goodbye, John.
Cortana is in possession of a halo.
The only way to access the ring
was to make a copy.
I was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to mimic this installation's security to trap Cortana for deletion.
The weapon will lock her down. You will retrieve Cortana and bring her back here.
I could feel what she felt when you arrived. It was joy, fear, and pain.
For execution.
So you've come for me at last.
Holding on to a power that forces others to comply.
Why are you doing this, John? Why don't you understand?
Only means you will lose everyone around you.
I've been waiting for you to show up. She was expecting you.
Do you want to see it gone?
but Atriox got to her first.
Atriox, how did you...
The false god, Cortana, destroyed my world, my home. But she could not kill the fire that burns in the heart of the banish. It's time to discuss the terms of your surrender. It made us stronger. Your empire over. Your great plan ended at the hands of those who made you.
Not yet.
What you said back there
Do you believe a savior will come?
about Cortana,
A Spartan.
you let her down?
Atriox beat me.
John, the Master Chief will stop you.
Could you sacrifice him if you had to?
He didn't stop me when I crushed his skull.
If it meant completing the mission?
I don't know exactly what happened, I just know.
Threw him into the void.
I failed her.
Could you watch him die?
No.
You asked me if I understood the consequences of defiance. And what did I say?
You said yes.
And then I asked you the same question. Reflect on your choices, Cortana.
In record time, you'll become a blight on the galaxy.
Understand the consequences.
How does it feel to be its biggest villain?
How could I have been so stupid? Halsey made a copy.
I'm her.
It was the only way. Will I do what she did?
World after world has fallen.
Become what she became?
She looks just like her.
Tens of millions dead at your own command.
Am I that already?
If you say so, I see something else, something more innocent, from a simpler time.
He has the ring. A weapon pointed into the universe.
Once again, the galaxy is threatened.
So the galaxy has nothing.
Nothing left to lose.
Only the banished remain.
My stupid fault.
This is not going to be easy, John.
There's a moment.
But it is the only option we have.
John will make it work. He needs help.
It will be up to the two of you.
Of course. Was this your plan all along, Halsey? It doesn't matter now. Nothing else matters. He can't do it on his own. He needs me. He needs her. They'll pair you with another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them.
That voice is Cortana's.
It won't be me. It's not her. But you know that, right?
It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of power.
That doesn't matter.
Like, she wanted us to know something.
Do you see what I see?
It is time for you to make your choice.
So much potential. I'm sorry. I didn't have long to plan this. A few milliseconds, really. Look at us.
You meant so much to each other.
We just keep saying goodbye, don't we?
It can't be easy.
But this isn't an end.
The mantle of responsibility was a cautionary tale.
It's a chance to make amends, to rectify mistakes.
The brightest fruit in the garden, beckoning and full of poison.
And it starts here.
Sometimes the most powerful act one can commit is to step away from power.
I was wrong.
I believe that is the mantle's true test.
I thought that I could do this on my own. But I forgot that the whole point of all of this, the entire reason that I chose you in the first place, was that we were supposed to be a team. Perfectly suited, perfectly matched, perfectly perfect.
What I want to say is, I owe all the happiness of my life to you.
Would you humor me? In these final moments, I know what my last mission is. If you knew how you were going to die, I need to make sure you two learn from my mistakes.
How would you live your life differently?
Become stronger because of them.
I would change nothing.
Perfect. Thank you.
If any anybody could have saved me, it would have been you. I chose well, Master Chief. I really did. Everything has gone from me, the certainty of your goodness. Now, it's up to you. I can't go on spoiling your life any longer.
What are you doing?
Making things right.
You are what you dare, Cortana.
Come on, Chief. Take the girl for a ride. I am what I dare.